Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who've just joined, and I think there are a couple of you, welcome. My name's Jo, and I do all sorts of things now. I used to concentrate on a regular choice, but now I do all sorts of brands, things that just take my fancy. So you're very welcome. And for those of you that have watched my videos for a long time, I really appreciate you sticking around and watching my videos. So always welcome to you guys too. And for those of you that are just lurking about and watching the videos, I'd really appreciate you pressing the subscribe button and joining a happy, merry band. What's happening? It's been quite a quiet week at work, as in not many dentists. One was off sick for the first couple of days, and Kevin, one of our dentists, his wife gave birth a lot earlier than we were anticipating, but baby and mum are doing fine, and obviously Kevin is off for a couple of weeks with the baby, which is really nice. So yeah, so dentist wise we're a bit thin on the ground, which was a bit of a juggle, but yeah, got through that week, so hopefully next week will be fine. I'm quite excited today because Leo's coming home. My son, he's been in Taiwan seeing his girlfriend who's over there studying for like a university year. So I'm really excited to see him. He's made it to France, and now he's waiting on EasyJet, which, you know, yep, hopefully he'll be back here, maybe 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, something like that. Hopefully, fingers crossed. It'll be lovely to see him because he's been away for 3 weeks. But from the photos and videos, it looks like he's had an absolutely amazing time. I can't wait to ask him about it, although he'll probably be shattered. Because he had to get a plane from Taiwan to Beijing, Beijing to France, to Paris, and then Paris to here. So he'll probably be absolutely exhausted. Anyway, what have I got for you today? Well, elephant in the room. So I get a lot of my Alice band headpieces from Pearls and Swine, and I've still got quite a few to show you. But I've always admired this hat, and I just went for it. I don't even know where I'm going to wear it. I have a black and white dress that matches absolutely perfectly, and at the bottom it has a bit of red rickrack, so it will match in. It's black and it's got white polka dots. I have no idea where I'll wear it, but it's just was too magnificent. She wasn't making anymore, so it was kind of now or never. And it's just got these huge cherries, and what I like about it is it's on a band. Now, you know when you get a hat like this and you're trying to get it the exact angle that you want it slightly going over this eye, you know, it just has to have that chic look. But you never ever get it right in the right position. You're always moving the hat, and then you get it right one day and the next day you don't. With this being on the band, it's in the right position every time you put it on your head, which is what I love. I'll give you a closer look of it. I have to say, I wear a lot of headpieces, and a lot of times they look great, but you feel like you've got a ton weight on your head, or you feel you've got sorry, just hang on, my daughter's come in the room and she maybe wants something. 2 secs, guys. She's absolutely fine. She didn't need anything. I think she just forgot. I mean, anyway, why is she up so early? She's never up this early. Anyway, back to the hat. Yeah, so some headpieces you put on and you know you've got a headpiece on your hair, it's heavy. And all of Bink at Pearls and Swine, hers are weighted so well that you just don't even feel like you're wearing anything. Now, obviously, I can't say that with this hat. I can feel the weight of it because it's a massive hat and it's got 3 big, massive cherries on it. So there is some weight to it. It doesn't feel like as though it's off on balance, but I've got quite a small head. Yeah, I'm like a pea on a drum. And I've got very fine hair. So I think with this one, I would probably need some extra grips just to give that security. It's fine if I'm like up like this, but I think if I bent my head down, it might start to slip forward. So I think if I was wearing it, I would probably put grips in just to give that extra bit of security. But I'll let you see it closer. So it's this like straw base that's been painted black and with the white polka dots, and it's got these massive 3 cherries, and they're just so shiny. The light's reflecting on them. I thought it was dust, but it's actually the light reflecting on them. And I know, and it's got the big stalks coming out, the green stalks. I don't know if you can see them. Now, I know when she was making these, it took her a while because she wanted to make sure that they looked really shiny. She said that, you know, the first varnish she used, it just wasn't to her liking. She wanted them to be so juicy and shiny, and I think she's managed to do that. And it's on a band, and there's also a couple of the hair combs as well. But as I say, for me, because my hair's very fine, they do go in, but really, if you had thicker hair, it would be probably a lot more secure. But I feel that if I bent down, it would slip forward, so I probably will need on this some extra grips, which is fine. But I love the shape of it, the shape she's made, the fact it just goes over one eye. I absolutely love this. Now, and you even have the dots here, so when that part that's flipped up, you see the polka dots there. I just love it. I just love it. I just need a place to go and show it off. Let's hope I get a chance to show it off somewhere. But yeah, absolutely love that. Now, Bink the Naughty, and this is not sponsored by Bink, I just love her stuff. I ordered it back in October, and I think I got it the week in between Christmas and New Year. Now, I didn't need it for anything. I'm sure if I'd have told her that I needed it for something, she would have sorted that out. But I think she felt that it took her a long time to do. So she sent me a little gift. Now, one of the things, she doesn't just do Alice bands and headpieces and hats and all this kind of thing. She does sunglasses, and she sent me a pair of her sunglasses to apologise, even though she had nothing to apologise for. Yeah, they're always over the top. No, she's got some normally ones as well. Is this what they say, looking through rose-tinted glasses? I absolutely love them. I mean, obviously, she knows my style and she knows what I would like. I've got a few pairs of hers, some with ice cream cones on. So this was really, really kind of her. I'll show them you up. Those lenses need a wipe. But, so you've got like all roses on the side. Freya bought me a similar pair, not exactly like this, but they have like pink flamingos coming up. Of course they do, Joanne. But these have like all roses and roses at the side and a little bit of rococo kind of moulding kind of there. And then the big rose. I just think they're fantastic. I mean, the lenses definitely need a clean. I'll sort that afterwards. But fantastic. She didn't need to do that, but I very, very much appreciate her doing that. So, Thanks, Pink. So today, it's definitely a smorgasbord of things. No shoes. But Ronnie, I've got another pair of sunglasses because I know you seem to like the sunglasses. Now last year I bought these, so these are from last year, and they're the Prada and they're blue, and they've got these yellow nuggets of Swarovski crystals. Now I wore these in Bodrum, and wow, when the sun was on these, wow, they were amazing. You see I've got these little doohickeys on here. Sometimes I buy so many, well, you know, I buy so many sunglasses. Live in Scotland, yeah, I know, it's a thing. And sometimes, you know, they slide forward, and, you know, sometimes when I go to my optician's appointment, I take a couple of pairs and chance my arm, they'll adjust them. But I get that many that obviously I can't take, you know, oh, hey, I have 20 pairs of sunglasses, can you adjust them? They'd be like, no, Joanne. So I found these doohickeys. Now I get them on Amazon, but I've noticed now they sell them in TikTok shop, and they just slip on the edge of the arms of your glasses, and they stop them from falling forward. So these are the ones that I got last year. And you're thinking, well, why are you showing me what you got? Sorry, I'm just trying to tuck that. Yeah, there we go. Tuck it behind me here. So I got these, and as I say, in the sun, they were like, and I loved them. So I know that shape and those glasses work for me. So what a surprise when another pair came up. And these came up on Designer Exchange, which is like a pre-loved site. And these are the opposite way. So they are yellow with blue crystals. So they're the exact same, but these have got the blue crystals on them, and they're bright yellow, and they've got the crystals on the arms and the crystals on these arms. And I thought I quite like, you know, like a colour that clashes with my hair. I haven't got doohickeys on these because these fit brilliantly. So I love, I'm steaming up, the colour next to my pink hair. I love the chunky blue crystals, and I know they're going to be absolutely fantastic when I am, let's see if we can do it over the hair so you can see the crystals more. When I'm abroad and they're sparkling away. Yeah, so now I have them in both colours. I think there's probably more colours. I wouldn't think there would just be those colours. But I just know they were comfortable. And as I say, these crystals, they must be Swarovski crystals because they're just so sparkly. So they were great. Came with the original box, which is always great. Although for travelling, I have like a tray. It's like a flat tray, and I have a roll. Yeah, I know I take that many. Tray thinks there's about 12 pairs in it, and the roll probably another 6, and then I take other special ones with me in my actual holder. Anywho, let's not go there. I just like my sunglasses, and I will have another pair to show next week. Okay, don't judge. Actually, I don't know if December and January is a good time to buy sunglasses because they've been quite cheap. Maybe they start going dearer the nearer you get to summer holiday time. Anyway, what else have I got to show you? Because as I say, it's an absolute smorgasbord of things today. So the next thing I've got is Butler and Wilson. I love Butler and Wilson. I love the brooches. And I was looking for something kind of large because my uniform at work is black, which is fine. because now we're allowed to wear dresses, so I'm quite happy about that. But I think it needs a bit of zhuzh. So I was looking for some large brooches. Now, Butler and Wilson had their online sale, but they also have a shop in London, and it was like, you know, come down to London. But they were showing what they had on sale in the shop, and I was like, that's exactly what I'm looking for. And then they put a thing up of like, you know, if you're interested in anything, just let us know. So I took screenshots of the 2 brooches I liked, sent a message, and the girl straight away said, yep, they're available, just give me a ring and we can sort it out. She sorted it out, lovely, on the phone, and then a few days later they arrived. So they come in this box. She's put both of them in the same box, which is fine. Tissue paper, and both in their own individual pouches. So I don't know which one's going to come out first. Let's have a surprise. And it's the Dragonfly, and it is big. Now, obviously, it wouldn't suit this jacket because it's, I mean, this is just full of crystals, sequins. But if you had it next to the black, I mean, can you imagine on my, ooh, dropped it. Can you imagine on my black uniform, how gorgeous that is going to look. It's just going to lift it. That one piece is going to lift it and just give me a bit of colour. I love it. Is crystal right to the tip of its little tail, and it's all the colours. Oh, that is literally stunning. Love it. And the next piece, after a flamingo, which is absolutely my favourite animal, you wouldn't be surprised to know that my other favourite is the peacock. And you've got the peacock here, and then you've got all the colours on the tail. I absolutely love it. Again, next to the black, again, it's a big piece, but I think that's going to lift my uniform a bit. I just think that's so beautiful. All the different colours in the feathers, and then you've got the peacock there. Just even the, you know, I don't know what they call that. Is it a crown, a quill? I don't know. You've even got crystals on the top of the quill there. So yes, this week that is going to be one. So the last thing I want to show you is a bag, and I actually forgot I had this bag because when I bought it, it was coming into winter, and this is definitely a summer bag. So I'd kind of put it away, and I was looking for something else, and I saw it and I thought, oh god, I'm not showing the guys this bag, because I thought, well, that's definitely not a winter bag, I'll put it away. And it's a Lulu Guinness bag, and I absolutely love it. Here it is. It's pale blue with the lilac and the cream here, and you've got the carousel horses. So this is in like a pale, is it like lavender? Kind of a lavender pink. And you've got little sequins, and you've got this silver rickrack, and then you've got a white horse there. It's just playing underneath. And then you've got the same on the other side, these little horses, you know, prancing. Well, they're like a carousel horse, aren't they? That's probably the canopy of the carousel. I just think, what a lovely summer bag. And the other thing I liked about it was these acrylic handles. I just thought they again add something a bit, you know, something a bit interesting about the bag. Now, there's no dust bag, tissue paper. There's no fastening, which I'm a bit, I don't know whether to add some maybe Velcro here just to give it a fastening. There's a zippy pocket. Other than that, it's just a big space. I guess it would depend where you're going. I might try and see if I can find some like lilac and put a strip of Velcro. Just gives that added security, doesn't it? Guess what I'll be on today? I'll be on Amazon. Have you got any lilac Velcro? I think that might be a wise thing, just to give it a fastening. But what a lovely sweet summer bag that is. It's going to be so lovely. Yeah, I'm loving that. So what have I got for you next time? Obviously I've definitely got another pair of sunglasses. Obs. I've probably got another Pearls and Swine headpiece. Probably just the Alice Band one. I've definitely got some really cool handbags. So I've definitely got something for you. Definitely. There's no shoes on the horizon though. There's nothing. I'll maybe have a quick look if there's anything coming up in eBay, irregular choice wise, that I want to add to my collection. But at the moment, there's just not been anything. But I've definitely got stuff to show you. Usual. Gosh, this is going on a bit long. It's probably a really long video. So stay regular, guys. Don't follow the crowd because it's so boring. And I'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks. Bye, guys.